Diretso na tayo ha, hanggang cybercrime. Sa technical English 1 and 2. Tek-eng tayo, tek-eng. Delay pa rin, no? Isa to sa mga rason talaga kung bakit tayo natatagalan eh. Si delay. Okay. Binding written documents. Okay. Binding written documents that serve as means for putting into effect legal proceedings, court orders, and notices. Ibig sabihin, ito yung mga dokumento na meron kang nakaakibat na responsibilidad. Okay? Ang tawag dyan, pre, mga legal forms yan. Okay? Binding written documents. Ibig sabihin, these are documents kung saan meron kang obligasyon. Kasi kapag hindi mo yan, okay, ginawa or wala kang ginawa ang tawag ito, para matupad yung mga nasa situation ng mga documents na yan, okay, pwede kang kakasuhan. Okay, kapag legal forms, binding written documents yan. Kapag contract naman, meeting of minds. Meeting of minds between persons. Okay? Yan. Alam nyo na ang affidavit. Yan yung kanina. Ginagawa ng AFIAT. Okay? Next. Number 2. Yun na, wala na talaga. Number 2, the following are the elements of valid contract, except 1. Ang tatandaan mo lang, kapag valid contract, meron yung 3 elements. Tatandaan nyo dyan, COC. Cause, consent, object, and consent. Yan 3 na yan. Valid contract yan, COC. Cause, object, and consent. So, saan dyan yung hindi kabilang? Ba't babo to? Tardy to, pre, ha? Tardy yan. Tardy. 3 yan. Cause, object, and consent. Yan yung ating element ng valid contract. Yung bravo, ano yan? Tama yan. Na-typo lang yan. Okay? Quick answer dyan, Charlie. Okay, it grants its holder the ownership of a piece of real estate or other assets such as an automobile. So that is deed. Okay, because the deed, it will transfer the title. Okay, title ang tina-transfer to the new owner. Okay, so yan yun. Kapag merong deeds, ibig sabihin, yung isang property is inilipat na sa pangalan mo. Okay? That is deed. Grant holder and ownership of. Next. Ano ang most common use of affidavit of birth? That is to prove citizenship. Tatanda na, ang most common use of affidavit of birth is to prove citizenship. Kapag naman affidavit of death, ang kanyang primary purpose is to claim insurance. Kapag affidavit of death. Okay, to claim insurance yan. Kapag birth naman, to prove citizenship lang. Okay? We're gonna go to number 5. Sabi dyan, response by the petitioner to the counter affidavit. Okay? Ito yung reply ng petitioner sa counter affidavit filed by the respondent and includes the response to the new facts raised to the affidavit filed by the respondent. Ano ang tawag sa affidavit in reply to the counter affidavit? That is the rejoinder affidavit. Ganito yan, pre, ha? Complaint affidavit. Okay? Ito yung gagawin ng isang tao, okay, para magsampa ng reklamo sa isang tao. Ngayon, na-receive niyan ng taong nirereklamo. Yung taong nirereklamo, gagawa siya ng counter affidavit. Anong counter affidavit, sir? In reply to the complaint affidavit. Sabihin, the counter reply to a petition. Ngayon, na-receive ng taong nagre-reklamo yung counter affidavit. Ngayon, ano naman ang re-reply niya? Gagawa siya ng tinatawag na rejoinder affidavit. Pag sinabing rejoinder affidavit, yan yung reply sa counter affidavit. Reply to the counter affidavit. Okay? Ngayon, na-receive na naman yung counter affidavit. Okay? Magre-reply na naman. Magkakaroon na ng reply or answer affidavit. Ibig sabihin, itong reply or answer affidavit, that is a reply to the rejoinder affidavit. Okay? Ginagamit yan o ginagawa if there are things raised for the first time. Or merong mga matter that raised for the first time. So, ibig sabihin, si reply or answer affidavit, ginagawa yan in reply to the rejoinder. Kapag merong mga matter raised for the first time. So, ibig sabihin, parang reply-replyan lang yun sila. Okay, parang conversation. Ganito yan, no? Example, si A. Si A yung taong nagre-reklamo. Ang kanyang ginawa, gumawa siya ng complete affidavit kasi gusto niyang kasuhan si B. Ngayon, si A, gumawa ng complete affidavit kasi gusto niyang kasuhan si B. Ngayon, nung natanggap ni B ang complete affidavit, gumawa si B ng counter affidavit in reply to the complete affidavit. Nakuha ninyo? Okay? Ngayon, nang natanggap ni A itong counter affidavit galing kay B, magre-reply na naman si A. Ang kanyang gagawin is rejoinder affidavit. Ito yung affidavit na ginagawa ng taong nagre-reklamo in reply to the counter affidavit. Okay? So ngayon, natanggap na naman ng taong nire-reklamo yung rejoinder affidavit. Yung taong nagre-reklamo, gagawa siya ng reply or answer affidavit in relation or reply to rejoinder affidavit. Ginagawa si reply or answer affidavit kapag there are matter raised for the first time. Kung nakita mo yung word matter raised for the first time, reply or answer affidavit yan. Okay? So, we gotta go back to the question. Sabi dyan, response by the petitioner to the counter affidavit. Ano yan? That is rejoinder. Kasi yan yung, ito yung ginagawa para reply nito. Parang reply-replyan na yun sila. Okay? Next. Contains administrative instructions which are directory, advisor, informative in nature, and requiring compliance of both the PNP and the public. Ano ang tawag dyan? That is what we call as the general circular. Kapag memorandum, they are just matters to be remembered. Okay, matters to be remembered. This is something informal. Okay, kapag circular naman, this is applicable to large number of people. And meron siyang temporary duration. Yan yung circular natin. Okay? Kapag order naman, that is an issuance that will affect the status of the personnel and the government. And the agency, I mean. Okay? So, compliance ng both public and PNP. That is general circular. Anong example yan, sir? Mga liquor ban. Liquor ban and gun ban. Yan, mga example yan ng mga general circular natin. Okay? Oh, nakasabi na dyan, oh. Prescribed policies, rules, and regulations, and procedures promulgated pursuant to law applicable to individuals and organizations outside the government essentially a letter containing some important information that is distributed to a large number of people and contains instruction which are directive but are temporary in duration. Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, that is circular. Okay? Kung naaalala nyo kanina, temporary and distributed to a large number of people, that is circular. Circular. Next, number 10, type of report that provide facts, data, feedback, and other types of information to assist management in making the decision. Yan yung keyword. Assist management to make decision. An example of this is police accident report. That is what we call as informational report. Okay? Kapag analytical report, it will provide analysis, interpretation, and recommendation. Okay? Short report naman, siyempre short. Okay? Mga 2-page memorandum lang yan. Kapag long report, it takes months. Take months. Sample dyan, thesis. Okay, kapag nakita mo yung takes months, weeks, several weeks to comply, long report yan. Okay, short report naman, example dyan, 2-page memorandum. Kadalasan, 2 page lang yan. Okay? An annual gross sales report submitted by Metropolitan Show Company to the BIR for the purpose of tax calculation is one type of report. Ibig sabihin, isang company is sent to BIR. Ibig sabihin, labas. That is what we call as external report. Hindi yan appraisal ha. Ano na bang nangyari dito? Bravo yan. External report yan. Pag sinabing external report, set outside the organization. Kapag internal report lang, inside the organization. Hindi po yan business. Okay? Hindi yan business. Ito no, company send sa BIR. That is external report. Next, number 12. When irrelevant matters are omitted. Irrelevant matters are omitted in police report. It observes, no, yan, brevity yan. Okay? When irrelevant matters are omitted. Ibig sabihin, yung mga hindi mahalagang bagay, tatanggalin natin yan. That is brevity. Okay, kapag sinabing, ano yun? Yun na, nawala na. Kapag sinabi natin, okay, brevity ha, that is, yan, irrelevant matters are omitted. Kapag completeness, dapat andyan yung 5 W's and 1 H, completeness. Kapag accuracy naman, this is all about facts. Okay? Mga facts lang ang ilalagay, facts, accuracy. Okay? So yan. 13, an autopsy report is one type of report. Ang autopsy daw is anong uri ng report yan. That is considered as a technical report. Bakit? Sinabing technical report, okay, it needs explanation. Ano pa? Direction, meron siyang direction, and instruction. Okay, technical report yan. May explanation, direction, and instruction. Okay? Considered yan as technical report. See, autopsy natin. 14. This is prepared on the basis of some inquiry or investigation either by a single individual or by a body or a committee. In many cases, keyword, this is confidential and contain facts, information, and recommendation. Ano yan? Confidential, that is special report. Accomplishment, The accomplishment pre, ginagawa yan kapag merong achievement of a program. Okay? Yan, accomplishment report. The situation report naman, okay, nakadepende yan. If set trip yan, tinatawag din na set trip. Okay? Ginagawa si situation report kapag merong nagkakanda ka ng tinatawag natin na status report. Okay? Same na yan. Progress report naman if there is a milestone of a project. Okay? So, ginagawa si progress report if there is milestone of a project. Okay? Hindi yan progress report na kasunod ng final report sa pulis, ha? Okay? Mamaya, pag-uusapan din natin yan. Correct answer for that is special report. You know, confidential. Confidential. It's a record of daily events occurring within the territory or jurisdiction of a given police unit or command. Anong tawag dyan? That is police blotter. Police blotter. Record eh. Nakadepende yan. It's either the blue and the pink. Kapag pink, mga Bausi cases. Kapag blue naman, all crimes or incident. Tandaan lang, kapag mga pink, mga Bausi yan, mga rape law, mga rape cases. 16. Ano na bang nangyayari dyan? 16, an order in the court that requires someone to testify as a witness. Okay? Testify as a witness, that is subpoena. Subpoena yan ha. Kapag summon kasi pre, that requires a person to appear in court. Okay? Appear in court yan kapag summon. Kapag naman subpoena at testificando, that is a kind of subpoena na kung saan you will testify in court. Kaya nga, testificandum eh. Kailangan kang mag-testify sa korte. Ito naman si subpoena dosisticum pre, ito yung type of subpoena na kung saan you are required to bring physical evidence in court. And then subpoena at testificandum, you need to testify in court. Kapag naman subpoena dosisticum, you need to bring physical evidence sa korte. Okay? Ang summon pre, kailangan yan for you to appear in court. The report should be a true representation of facts. O, sabi ko kanina, to the best of the investigator's ability. Ano yan? Facts, accuracy. Accuracy. Okay? Accuracy yan, pre. Kapag specific, gagamit tayo ng specific words. Okay? Brevity. Irrelevant words are omitted. And clarity must be clear and simple. Yan lang. Accuracy at true representation of facts. Sige. This report can simply be an accomplishment report which will be analytical and may be comparatively longer than spot report. Ano yan? Okay? Sabi dyan, report can simply be an accomplishment report which will be analytical and mas mataas siya kumpara o mas mahaba siya kumpara kay spot. That is progress report. Okay? Spot report pre is yan yung tinatawag natin na initial or preliminary report. Si progress naman, ito. Okay? Kailangan si progress report, sinasubmit niyan 72 hours after the submission of spot report. Okay? So, kailangan daw within 72 hours, masubmit yan after tayo mag-submit ng spot report. Kasi si spot pre, kailangan na-submit na yan sa higher authority within 24 hours. Si spot Kailangan yan masubmit sa taas o sa headquarters natin sa loob ng 24 oras. And after natin masubmit yung ating spot report, okay, after 72 hours, the moment na magsubmit tayo ng spot, 72 hours, kailangan masubmit na rin natin yung progress report natin. Next, 23. Narration is effective in writing police reports. Therefore, tone is preferred in writing police reports. It is an impersonal style of writing and does not include the information about the writer. Anong tone yan? That is objective. Hindi ka kailangan yung mga opinion ng isang writer. Kasi report writing yan eh. We are writing a report to inform, not to impress. Kaya, so the correct answer for that is objective. Dapat yung tone, kapag nagsusulat ng report, walang halong mga opinion mo bilang writer. Okay? Verified. Written statement under oath by the complainant stating that he or she is no longer interested in pursuing the complaint or criminal case against another person. Anong uri ng affidavit yan? That is the affidavit of desistance. Yan yung gagawin mo kapag hindi mo na itutuloy yung pagsampa ng kaso. Okay, affidavit of desistance yan. Kapag naman affidavit of two interested person, ginagawa yan kapag mayroong mga discrepancies sa pangalan. Okay, si undertaking naman, para siyang, ginagawa to attest the truthfulness. Para siyang promissory note. Okay? Ano lang natin ha? Keywords na lang tayo dito. Yan yun. Affidavit of two disinterested person, ginagawa kapag may mga discrepancies, mga wrong spelling sa pangalan. Hindi ka makakakuha ng mga incentive sa mga SSS kung yung record nila is magkaiba sa pangalan mo, yung spelling. Kailangan ka kumuha ng affidavit of two disinterested person. Okay? 26. It is the quality of writing pertaining to being explicitly defined and specific rather than general. Okay? A good writer must be precise and specific in writing his or her report and should avoid ideas that mislead the readers. That is specific. Specificity. Okay, simple lang yan. Okay? You need to be specific. Kapag organization, ibig sabihin dan, nagpa-follow ka na tinatawag natin na chronological order. Okay? Pag sinabing perspective naman, okay, this is the perspective of the third person. Third person niya na, hindi sa writer kasi magiging subjective na siya. Okay? So, third person yung perspective na yan. Ibig sabihin yan, perspective. Yung own analysis mo, sa third person yan. According to the PNP investigative manual, these are the three types of report writers. Alin ang hindi kasama except, okay, ang hindi dyan kasali, Bravo. Writers who don't write at all. Meron bang writers na hindi nagsusulat? Wala. Okay, so correct answer for that is Bravo. Kasi except Number 30, pre ha. Okay, ang sagot natin dyan, Bravo. The writers who don't write at all. Next is that part of an affidavit in which the officer certifies that the instrument was sworn to beforehand. Yan yung nakikita natin, ha? Sworn to before me this date. Yan. Anong tawag dyan? Jurat yan. Jurat. Okay, jurat. Sworn to before me. Nakikita nyo yan sa baba ng affidavit. Next. A requisite in writing or the police report must be short, simple sentences, common words, and easy to understand. Common words and easy to understand. Anong quality yan? That is brevity. Next. Ano na bang nangyayari dito? Pagkanin natin to, 36. Parang may typo ako dito eh. Kaya ka, a requisite in writing where the police report must be short. Okay? Use simple sentences, common words, and easy to understand. That is clarity and pre-clarity. Then brevity. Clarity and clarity. Na mali na mali yan. Clarity yan. May mga libro kasi na ang ginagamit nila sa brevity daw is easy to understand. Pero kung iintindihin natin, ang brevity kasi yan yung inuumit natin or kinukuha natin, hindi natin sinasali yung mga words na hindi naman related. Okay? So kapag sinabing simple sentences, common words and easy to understand, that is being clear. Okay? Short and clear. Yan. Okay. Clarity yan. May mga typo kasi pre. Okay? Ito na naman oh. There's a short statement prepared by someone who wishes to file a legal complaint. It becomes the basis for the case, providing the basic information about the facts of the matter and outlining the nature of the case. So that is complaint affidavit. Yan o, yan yung gagawin ng isang tao o isang law enforcer kapag meron siyang sasampahan na kaso. Okay? Mayroon siyang gustong isampa to file a legal complaint. That is complaint affidavit. 38. This is a verbal or written report done within 24 hours after an important incident. This report is written to inform an immediate chief or those in higher position of particular occurrences in his command responsibility. Ano yan? Nakasabi ko lang kanina, 24 hours. That is spot report. Basic report is tinatawag din yan na informal report. Okay? Yan. Spot report yan, 24 hours. Delay talaga, pre. Tensya na talaga sa online ha, kung medyo delay, pre, ha? Kasi wala akong magagawa dito, eh. You know? Yan. This is a written narration of facts developed by the investigator in the course of the follow-up. Okay, course of the follow-up investigation. This is a report of subsequent details which are very vital to the case but have not been incorporated in the initial. Yan yung uri ng report na ginagawa natin kasi meron tayong dinadagdag na wala doon sa ating spot report. Ano ang tawag dyan? That is progress report. Okay, progress report yan. Next, a document written for experts will be different from one written for the general public. For expert and for general public. That is, ano yan? Audience focus. Dapat pag gumagawa ka ng report, pre, dapat alam mo kung sino yung audience mo. For example, yung report mo is all about national security. Alam nga naman, ibibigay mo yan sa public. National security yan eh. Okay, so hindi. Nakadepende yan kung sino yung audience natin. Next, 45. That is a public official whose duty is to attest the genuineness of any deed or act writing in order to render them available as evidence of the facts that contains. Public official daw, pre. Ano yan? That is notary. Ang notarization, the act made by a notary public. Okay? Yan yung act. Nagno-notaryo ka. Kapag nagno-notaryo ka, pre, meron ng notarization, yan yung magiging dahilan para yung isang private document is magiging public. Kasi nga, nanotaryuhan, magiging public siya. Okay? But hindi lahat. May exception dyan, except last will and testament. Okay, si last will and testament, kahit manotaryuhan yan, mananatili pa rin yan na private document. At na, mananatili pa rin yan as private document. Okay? For 8, reports that provide facts, data, feedback, and other types of information, but also provide analysis, interpretation, and recommendations. Kung naalala nyo kanina yung AIR, that is, analytical report. Kapag proposal report, pre, ginagamit yan to meet the needs. To meet the needs of another. Okay, yan yung ating proposal report. Kapag analytical report naman, analysis, interpretation, and recommendations. Okay? We're gonna go to number 50. Number 50 na tayo, pre. Importante kasi yan eh. Police Corporal de la Fuente is an investigator who is investigating a particular case. He shall write on blank that will provide permanent or official record of the pertinent information procured during the course of investigation. Okay? During the course of investigation, anong report ang kanyang gagawin? That is, investigation report. Okay? Kasi investigating particular case, di ba? So, ano bang kanyang gagawin na report? Siyempre, that is, investigation report. 53, the spot report shall be submitted to the headquarters within ilang oras nga, pre? Kapag spot, ilang oras? 24 hours. Pata 24 hours yan. Kapag progress, 72 hours ha, kapag progress, 72 hours. Next. Ano na bang nangyayari dito? Uy! Okay, this is the first step of writing the investigation report, where the investigator determines his purposes and objectives in writing the report. He then gathers the facts and circumstances related to the case. Ito yung pinakaunang gagawin daw kapag nagsusulat ng investigation report. That is, initial preparation. Okay? Initial preparation yan, pre. Number 63. The essential elements must be satisfied to constitute a complete affidavit. They are the following. Alin ang hindi kasali? Okay? Kapag nagsisecure ka ng affidavit, okay? Lahat ng yan, maliban sa isa. Alin ang hindi kasali dyan? Delta. Date and time where the affidavit was taken. Okay? Where or where? Date and time. Hindi na yan kailangan, pre. Si alpha, written out, kailangan. Si signature, siyempre. So, kailangan din yan, napirmahan ng isang apyang. Ano pa? The attestation of an officer, yung jurat, kailangan din yan. Pero hindi na kailangan kung itong date and time natin. Hindi na kailangan. We're gonna go to number 66. Okay? 66 na tayo. It is usually required when requesting for a replacement of a loss. Oh, loss. Ano yan? Affidavit of? Loss. Siyempre, loss eh. Okay? Yun. Affidavit of loss. #73. This is the number issued to arrested, number issued to arrested and booked person who committed criminal offenses or traffic violation. However, this is not issued to persons who commit minor offenses or those who just got to the station to post bond. Kaya anong kunin ng number yan? Issue to arrested and booked person. That is the arrest report number. Okay? Arrested kasi, arrested booked person. Siyempre, correct answer for that is arrest report number. This is the control number assigned by the dispatcher for all police reports. All police report like traffic, crimes, and non-criminal situation. Anong uri ng number yan? That is case report number. Case 74 is Delta. Ito yung mga report number na kung saan nilalaan natin sa mga traffic accidents, crimes, and non-criminal situations. Yan. Na yan. These are records consisting of complaints, complaints or assignment sheets which are considered as document source for analyzing crimes. These are the foundation, foundation record of any police department and written by the desk officer who makes the complaint or assignment sheet. Okay? Anong tawag dyan ng mga record? They are called as the case record. Okay? Kasi nga, foundation, mga complaints, mga complaints, or assignment sheets natin. So that is what we call as the case records. Yan. 78. The part where the words memorandum 4 and memorandum 2 can be found. Ano ang tawag dyan? That is the addressee. Makinig, kapag memorandum 4 ka, ito yung ginagamit mo kapag you are sending to higher offices or within the same level. Pag memo 4 ka, kapag ang binibigyan ng letter mo is mas mataas sa'yo or the same level. Kapag galing naman sa higher office, okay, to subordinates, doon ka mag-memo to. Okay? Galing sa higher office, papunta sa subordinates. Mag-memorandum to ka. Memo to. Okay? Mga address yung tawag dyan. Sino ba yung padadalan mo? Okay? It's either the high office or the low office, the lower office. Kapag galing sa baba, papunta sa taas, memo 4 ang gagamitin. Okay? Or it's either the same level. Kapag naman galing sa taas, papunta dito sa baba. Okay? Ang tawag doon, memorandum. Next. The police report must know what the receiving office needs to know. Important data must not be omitted, not be omitted or added. Ibig sabihin, huwag mong dagdagan, huwag mong kunan. To conceal the responsibilities, to impute liabilities, or to favor parties. Anong meron dyan, sir? That is impartiality. Kung ano yung meron, yun lang, huwag dagdagan mo. Huwag mong dagdagan, huwag mo rin kunan. Okay? Kapag completeness ano yan yun kanina? Yung 5W and 1H. Kapag timeliness naman, ibig sabihin, natapos mo siya within the scheduled time. And specificity, use of specific words. 82. Diretso tayo sa 82, pre. Yan. This part is where the investigator writes the purpose of his report. Okay? By generally stating the investigation is all about. What the investigation is all about. Ano daw meron? Ano bang meron sa investigation? Okay? Included in this part are the complaints and the allegations of committed crimes. Ano meron dyan, pre? That is talking all about the matters investigated. Okay, what the investigation is all about. That is matters investigated. Okay, This is used by subordinate official in communicating. Subordinate in communicating to a superior on matters which are recommendatory, advisory, or informative in nature, briefings or report. Subordinate, papuntang superior. Anong gagamitin, pre? That is memorandum form. Kasi galing sa baba, papunta sa superior. Kapag galing sa taas, papunta sa baba, memorandum 2 yun. Ha? Tatandaan niyo yan. Next, a search warrant shall be issued only upon, kailan lang, okay, in connection with the one specific offense to be determined personal by the judge. I-issue lang yan kapag may tinatawag na probable cause. Okay? Probable cause tayo, pre. Kapag search warrant. Okay. Kahit warrant o pares, ini-issue yan kapag may probable cause. Number 90. 90 tayo, pre. 90. A search warrant must be served within ilang araw from the date. Okay? That is 10 days. Search warrant. Pag-expire yan within 10 days. Okay? Expire yan 10 days. 91. The search must be made at night time unless otherwise stated. Tama o hindi? True or false? Ha? The search must be made at night time unless otherwise stated. False yan. Bakit? Daytime yan. Dapat daytime. Okay? Pwede naman mag-serve ng warrant kapag nighttime unless stated. Okay? Pero sabi nito the search must be made at nighttime daw. Hindi. Dapat daytime yan. The facts and information of a blotter entry shall at first be recorded in at first. Bago mo daw ma-record sa blotter, saan muna i-record yung ating entry na yan? That is the incident record form. Hindi yan itidiretso sa blotter, pre, ha? Kapag pupunta ka sa police station, okay, mayroon kang irereklamo, mag-fill up ko muna ng IRF. Doon ka muna mag-fill up kung anong meron. Tapos, kapag verified na, okay na, doon ka na yung desk officer is itatransfer na sa blotter report. Next, police records, okay, pertain to all written materials such as books, papers, maps, photographs, and documentaries that in ways are written or received by any law enforcement agency that serve its legal purposes. It is essential that agencies should have a clear knowledge on how to manage them properly. Correct answer is police records management. Bakit ka magpe-personnel? Meron ka bang nakita sa tanong na personnel? Wala ka nakikitang personnel dyan. Okay, ang pinag-uusapan natin, police records. Ano daw ang kailangan? Okay? Para yung records natin or yung agency should have a clear knowledge on how to manage them properly. So that is, Charlie, the police records management. Next, 97. The record supervisory personnel need to adhere to the following standards. Alin daw dyan ang hindi? Okay? Sagot dyan, Delta. Dapat lahat ng yan sinusunod. Yan o. Assured good reports. Set up good recording standards so that all will know what is expected of them. Tama naman. Bravo. Set up a system of spot checking to ensure that corrections are being made to assure uniformity. Tama din. Charlie, protect the reputation of department and its offices. So, tama rin yan. So, sagot dyan, Delta. Lahat ng yan, pre, ABC, mga positive yan. Okay, yung sagot yan, Delta. We're gonna go to number 98. This is the part of indicating the summary of the result, you know. summary of the result of the whole investigation process. The summary should be supported by facts basing from the order of statement of allegations. Ano yan, pre? Summary daw, summary. That is conclusion. Okay? Summary. Summary of the result of the whole investigation process. That is conclusion. Summary kasi. We're gonna go to number 99. These are written reports identifying the existence and causes of certain problems. Ibig sabihin, ina-identify natin kung ano yung sanhi ng isang problema. Examples of this case are case reports on causes of juvenile delinquency, causes of drug addiction, and causes of human trafficking. That is, ina-identify, that is problem determining reports. Kasi causes, ina-identify natin kung anong dahilan. That's why we need to have the problem determining reports. Delta yan. 100. It refers to having all the necessary normal part components, necessary normal part components, and style of writing its entirety. In writing a complete report, the elements of the crime should establish and the additional facts should prove those elements. Anong tawag dyan, pre? That is completeness. Bakit? All the necessary normal part. Okay? Andun. Kompleto lahat. Okay? That is completeness. Okay? Kasi sabi dyan necessary. We're gonna go to the last topic. Cybercrime. Buhay pa ba kayo dyan? Laban lang, pre, para sa pangarap. Shout out sa 763 dyan sa online. Sana maging arclim kayong lahat. Sige. Introduction to cybercrime, environmental laws, and protection. Una, the acquisition of a domain name over the internet. Okay, acquisition of the domain name over the internet. In bad faith to profit, mislead, destroy reputation, and deprive others from registering the same. That is what we call as cyber squatting. Cyber squatting yan, gumagawa ka ng ibang domain name. Yung mga www. Yan, gumagawa ka ng iba. Namimeke ka ng website, parang ganon. Cyber squatting yan. Kapag naman cyber stalking, yan yung palagi kang nagchat-chat sa tao, kung hindi ka naman pinapansin, nagde-disturbo ka. Cyber stalking yan. Sample, hindi ka nire-replyan ng sinachat mo na babae, palagi kang nagmi-miss call, nag-call. That can cause annoyance. Cyber stalking yan. 2. All but one are powers and duties of law enforcement authorities where a search and seizure warrant is properly issued. Alin ang hindi kasali? Siyempre si Charlie. Bakit? To procure all other kinds of evidence against the offender, even beyond the authority of the warrant. Hindi yan pwede. Kung ano yung nakasaad sa warrant, yun lang. Hindi ka pwede lumagpas sa kanyang limitation. Oh, may sagot na This is a fraudulent attempt to obtain sensitive information such as username, password, credit card details by disguising oneself as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. An example dyan, pre, yan, mananalo ka ng 500,000 kay Willie Rebillame, kunin mo. Anong tawag dyan? Mga phishing yan. Phishing. Kapag phishing, pre, phishing is done through messages, text messages. Ang phishing, ginagawa sa text messages, ang tawag dyan is phishing. Okay? Ang denial of service attack, yan yung maraming flood request, flood request. Yung mga request, parang bumabaha, maraming request. Kaya nagkakaroon ng crash down sa inyong device. Minsan nga naghahangi kasi sa daming request. Okay? Denial of service attack ang tawag doon. Oh, it means species or subspecies which do not naturally occur in the country. Ano yan? Exotic. Exotic yan. Kapag invasive, pre, yan yung mga tinatawag mga non-native. Or it will harm the local ecosystem. Importante ito, kapag endemic naman, okay, bound only at a specific location. Example, tarsier. Wala kang makikitang tarsier sa Manila. Sa Bohol, meron marami. Okay? Mga endemic species yon. Makikita lang natin sila sa specific location ng isang country. Okay? We go to number 5. Kailangan lang i-double click, no? Bahala na yan, ay. Dadyan tayo tumatagal, eh. Kasi delay. No? Okay lang yan. Sige. Refers to forest reservation, essentially of natural wilderness character. Ang keyword nyo dyan, pre, have been withdrawn from settlement. Nagamit na yan ng tao, pero kinuha pa rin ng gobyerno. Okay? Occupancy or any form of exploitation except in conformity with approved management plan and set aside as such exclusively to conserve the area or preserve the scenery, the natural and historic objects, wild animals, and plants therein, and to provide enjoyment of these features in such areas. Ang tawag dyan, natural parks. Kapag national parks, okay, yan yung mga not altered. Mga park na kung saan not altered by human activity. Ibig sabihin, hindi talaga natirhan. Okay? Hindi talaga sila natirhan ng mga tao. Kapag natural parks, dati yung natirhan, yung ngunit, pinawi ng gobyerno. Mga natural parks yan. Yan kaya ba ng dalawa? Kapag natural parks not altered by human activity. Ito naman, withdrawn from settlement, natural parks yan. Okay, number 6. This refers to the intentional or reckless alteration, damaging, deletion, or deterioration of computer data. Anong tawag dyan? That is data interference. Kapag kasi yung functioning of the computer, yan yun. Functioning of the computer. Or yung device mismo. System interference. Pero kapag nagdi-delete lang tayo ng mga data, ang tawag dyan, data interference. The input, alteration, or deletion of any computer data without right, resulting in inauthentic data, pineke, with the intent that it be considered acted upon for legal purposes as if it were authentic. Pinipeke mo yung data, pre, para magmukhang totoo. Ano ang tawag dyan? That is computer-related perjury. Kapag naman computer-related identity theft, mga poser, no? Mga poser yan, poser. Okay, you are having it, mga poser. Okay, yan. Poser yan, poser. Si fraud naman, fraud, meron kang makikita, okay, for illegal, ill or fraudulent purposes. Okay, nag-delete ka ng mga data, nagbago ka para maninlang ka ng iba or manloko. Computer-related fraud yan. Ito kasi, yung isang data is pinipeke para magmukha siyang totoo. That is computer-related perjury. We go to number 9. Task to investigate, okay, all cyber-related crimes under Cybercrime Prevention Act and related laws, and to establish and maintain an incident response team to the response team and digital forensics section that will be responsible responding to the current and emerging cyber threats and conducting digital forensic examination and analysis. Ano yan? That is the NBI. Okay? Si NBI yan. Si DOJ, OOC, that is the central authority. Okay? Yan yung nagre-review. Review and monitor the cases handled by the PNP and NBI. So, central authority yan si DOJ, OOC. Ito naman si PNP Cybercrime, that is a national support unit. Okay? Support unit siya in terms of the implementation of cybercrime law. Okay? So, kapag nakita mo yung central authority, si DOJ na yan. DOJ, OOC. Review and monitor the cases handled by the PNP and NBI. Number 10. Palinag yung next. Nakakaputik talaga. Okay. Crimes that involve crossing or violating boundaries of other people digitally. For example, hacking, accessing without data. That is cyber trespass. Okay, cyber trespass. Kapag cyber violence, meron ka ng mga intimidation sa tao. Okay? Yan. Crossing of, lumagpas ka na sa boundaries. Cyber trespass. Number 12. Which of the following is not a prohibited act under Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000? Alin dyan ang hindi? Bawal. Okay? Hindi bawal. Sa batas na yan, correct answer is bravo. Kasi disallowing ang bawal pre, allowing. Ina-allow mo na makolektahin yung mga hindi na segregate na basura. Okay? So yun yung bawal. Sabi dyan, disallowing. Kaya bravo ang answer. Kasi positive to, medyo positive yan. Positive yan. Kasi hindi mo pinapayagan na kolektahin yung mga non-segregated na mga basura. We go to number 12, number 13. No person, partnership, or corporation shall take or shall undertake or operate in such declared environmentally critical project or area without first securing an ECC issued by the President or his duly authorized representative. Which of the following is not an environmentally critical project? Saan dyan ang hindi naman considered as environmentally critical project? That is, bravo. Example, nagpapagawa ka ng gate mo. Alam ka naman, kukuha ka pa ng ECC. Okay? Home improvements. Ang hindi, natin na. Not an environmentally critical project. Next, 14. Generally refers to the variety and the variability of life on Earth, and is represented by the number of different species there on planet. Life, variety of life, and variety and variability of life sa Earth. Anong tawag yan? That is biodiversity. Biodiversity yung play. Variety of life. Kaya bio ibig sabihin life. Next. 15. Refers to the human-made surroundings that provide the setting for human activity. Human-made, the word human-made, that is built environment. Okay? Built environment na tawag. Human-made nga di ba? Kapag social, dito tayo nakikipag-socialize. Okay? Human-made surroundings yan. Oh, this involves following a person's movement across the internet by posting messages on bulletin boards frequented by the victim, entering chat rooms frequented by the victim, constantly bombarding the victim with emails, etc. Ano tawag dyan? Cyber stalking. You know, entering chat rooms. Okay? You are following the person's movement sa internet. Lagi ka nang stalk. Cyber stalking yun. Next. Strive to operate in the public's best interest rather than to create turmoil. Many of these hackers work involved penetration, hard to attempt to break into the company's networks to find and report on security vulnerabilities. The security firms then help their customers mitigate security issues before criminal hackers can exploit them. Sabihin, yan yung mga hacker na medyo mababait. They are in the public best interest. They are called as the white hat hackers. The black pre, ito yung mga cyber criminal. Okay? Committed. Okay? Committed illegal activity. The black hat hackers. The gray naman, mga balimbing yan. Bakit balimbing, sir? Kasi minsan naging masama, minsan naging mabuti. Depende kung saan sila pabor. Kaya nakadepende kung saan sila pabor. Depends on, depends on specific situation. Kung pabor sila maging masama, edi maging masama sila. Pabor sila maging mabuti, yun yung gagawin nila. Okay, mga gray hat hackers. The Water Code of the Philippines, which aims to adopt adequate measures to conserve and regulate the use of water in commercial, industrial, and residential areas. It also provides other policy guidelines in water quality and management of water resources. What law is that? That is Republic Act PD 607. The Water Code of the Philippines. 1607 pareha, 1607. The first Filipino to be convicted of cybercrime, particularly hacking. Sino yan? Si JJ Mariasawa? Bold star yan, pre. Makikita mo yan sa Pornhub. Si JJ Helterbranden, dating PBA player yan, ha? Okay, Maria Clara, pre. Oh, yung girlfriend ni Jose Rizal. Okay, tawag sagot dyan, si Maria Jenner. JJ Maria Jenner. Ang kanyang na-hack, pre, is the government portal, yung government.ph. Hinak niya yan. No? Si Maria Jenner is a graduate of, tawag dito, fisheries management ata, mga ganun yung mga kurso niya. Tapos, na-convicted siya sa hacking. Kasi ang hinak niya, yung government portal. Okay? Si JJ Maria Jenner. Si JJ Maria Jenner was convicted, okay, and nag-convict sa niya si Judge Rosalyn Mislos Loha. Ito yung judge na nag-convict kay JJ Maria Jenner. Si Rosalyn Mislos Loha. Okay, hacking yan. Okay, the use of information and communication technology by children to annoy, humiliate, insult, offend, harass, alarm, stalk, abuse, or otherwise attack another child or children. Ano ba naiisipin nyo kapag mga bata? That is cyberbullying. Mga bata kadalasan, sila yung nagko-commit ng cyberbullying. Kapag cyberterrorism, invoking of fear yan. Fear or harm. Okay? Cyberterrorism. Kakasabi ko lang, provoke fear in the target population. Ano yan? Provoke fear of fear. That is cyber terrorism. 22, okay, that is cyber terrorism. Provoke fear nga eh. Gusto niya manakot. Next, Number 23, what is known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012? That is Public Act 10175. Okay, that is the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. The tinatawag natin na Cybercrime Prevention Act. Okay, 28, law enforcement authorities, upon securing a court warrant, shall issue an order requiring any person or service provider to disclose or submit subscribers' information, traffic data, or relevant data in his or its possession or control. Ilang oras yan from the receipt of the order? That is 72 hours. Anong warrant ang kailangan i-secure? Anong warrant? Warrant to disclose computer data. So yung warrant na ibibigay kapag hihingi ka ng mga subscribers information. Sa loob yan ng 72 hours. Kapag hindi yan na-submit ng mga service provider sa loob ng 72 hours, pwede silang kasuhan. Okay, pwede silang kasuhan dyan. Anong warrant na kailangan? Warrant to disclose computer data. Number 30. What is the collective term describing the network of treaties, statutes, regulations, common and customary laws addressing the effects of human activity in the natural environment? Anong tawag doon? Okay, mga policies in terms of our natural environment. That is what we call as environmental laws. Okay? Environmental laws yan pa. Next, 31. 3R. Okay? Ano ba ang pagkakasunod-sunod ng 3R? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Walang refuse, pre, ha? Walang refuse. Okay? Walang refuse. O, nakikita ninyo, yung D may 4, B may 4. Alam niyo na kung anong sagot. Okay? Walang refuse, 3R lang yan. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Next. Angel throws her unsegregated garbage on a dam site because her house is near on a dam site. Unsegregated garbage. Based on the Philippine environmental laws, what law did she violate? Basura, pre. Ano ang kanyang na-violate? That is Philippine Clean Air Act, Philippine dam site. Tama. Dam site, mga tubig yan, mga tubig. Dam site. Okay, dam site. Test muna natin ha, dam site para sigurado pre ha. Para hindi kayo malito sa dam site. Ano bang nangyayari dito sa laptop ko? Okay? Para hindi kayo malito. Baka kasi malito yung iba yan. Okay? So, dam site. Tingnan natin. Dam site. Oh. Aside for a dam. Diba? Tubig yung dam, diba? Tubig. Diyan ka nagtapon ng basura. Kaya anong batas ang na-violate? That is the Philippine Clean Water Act of 2004. Okay? Kasi doon ka nagtapon ng basura sa dam site. Okay? Dam site. Mga dam. Bravo yan. 37. Jojo is hired by SBA Colonel Call Corporation as one of their IT experts. Jojo is tasked to fix the system of the corporation for better security. Anong uri ng hacker siya? Why? Bakit? Kasi taga-ayos siya ng system nila. Mabuti ang kanyang hangarin. Kaya hindi siya cybercriminal. Next. It authorized law enforcement officers to carry out any or all of the following activities. Listen, record, monitor surveillance of the content of the communication. Anong uri ng warrant na pwede kang makinig, mag-record, or mag-monitor sa pinag-uusapan ng dalawang tao. That is the warrant to intercept computer data. Kasi bawal ang wiretap, pre. Bawal ang wiretap. Okay, bawal ang wiretap. Meron tayong batas dyan na bawal ang wiretap. That is Republic Act 4200. The Anti-Wiretapping Law. Ibig sabihin, bawal kang makinig sa pinag-uusapan ng ibang tao na gumagamit ka ng ibang linya. Wiretap, nag-wiretap ka. Bawal yan because of Republic Act 4200. Pero, kapag meron kang warrant to intercept computer data, pwede kang makinig. Okay? Basta, kapag meron kang warrant na yan. Warrant to intercept computer data. Next, any person who willfully abets or aids tumulong in the commission of any of the offenses enumerated in this act shall be held liable. Tumulong, pre, abets or aid, that is aiding or abetting in the commission of cybercrime. Okay? Tumulong ka, nagpahiram ka ng computer, ganon. Okay? Tumulong ka. Abets or aids. Charlie and Charlie. Next. It requires any person or service provided to disclose. Oh, keyword. Disclose subscriber information. Okay? Traffic data or relevant data in his or her possession or control within 72 hours from receipt of data. Anong warrant yan? That is warrant to disclose computer data. Sabi nga disclose eh. Hindi para tandaan ninyo. Disclose computer data. Okay? Itong warrant to examine, pre. Ano yun? Yun na. Itong warrant to examine, ginagamit yan sa mga warrantless arrest. Oh, ito warrant to examine computer data. Ito naman si C. Ito yung warrant na pwede natin i-search, i-seize, kukunin, and i-examine yung computer data. Okay? Apat yan ha. Apat yan sila. So, kapag gusto mong humingi ng information tungkol sa isang tao, okay, sa mga cyber provider natin, sa mga TM, mga Globe, ito yung warrant na kailangan. Warrant to disclose computer data. And kapag gusto mong makinig sa pinag-uusapan ng ibang tao, ito yung uri ng warrant na kailangan mo. Warrant to intercept computer data. Okay? So, again, gusto ko lang i-clear, kapag warrant to disclose computer data, yan yung warrant na kailangan natin, okay, para makahingi tayo ng information tungkol sa isang tao. Okay? Kapag naman, warrant to intercept, yan yung warrant na kailangan natin para pwede tayong makinig, mag-monitor, mag-conduct ng surveillance sa communication ng ibang tao. Example, yung dalawang tao nag-uusap, pwede kang makinig. Kapag meron kang warrant to intercept computer data. Ibig sabihin ng intercept, na magitan ka. Itong 3, pangatlo, warrant to search, seizure, and examination of computer data. Yan yung warrant na kailangan mo na pwede mong i-examine yung isang computer. Titingnan mo, magkakanda ka ng forensic imaging. Okay? Lahat ng files or data is ikokopya mo. Yan yung warrant na kailangan. And kapag si Delta, warrant to examine computer data, yan yung kailangan sa mga warrantless arrest. Okay? Warrantless arrest sa cybercrime cases. Apat yan, pre ha? Apat yan. Okay? 43, designated the DOJ as the central authority in all matters that relates to mutual legal assistance treaty and extradition for cybercrime and cybercrime related offenses. Anong batas? That is Republic Act 10175. Wala tayong ibang batas, pre, pagdating ng cybercrime. Yan lang. Okay, so yan yung batas na nag-designate sa Department of Justice to become the central authority. Okay? 44. Kamay utong na lang. Malapit na tayo. A type of malware that tricks the computer user into thinking that is legitimate software but actually contains hidden functions. That is Trojan horse. Kung nakikita ninyo yung movie na Helen of Troy, may Trojan horse doon. Okay? Okay? Na kung saan akala nila maganda, yun pala merong mga kalaban sa loob. Ganon yun. A program yan na kung saan, okay, ini-install sa computer na kung saan akala mo meron siyang good intention, yun pala, okay, unti-unti na niyang dinidelete or pino-format yung mga files. That is Trojan horses. Ang tawag dyan, pre, Trojan attack. Trojan attack. Trojan attack. Kapag virus naman, okay, requires malware yan that requires active user to spread. Kailangan ng active user para kumalat. Virus yan, virus. Kapag hindi naman kailangan, worm yun, worm. Next. 45. You know, a person who gains unauthorized access to computer files or networks in order to further social or political ends. Ito yung gusto niya. Activist yan. Kaya, gusto niya kumuha or pag-access ng isang files for social or political purpose. That is hacktivist. Kapag hacker, nang-hack yan for fun or entertainment. Okay? Hacker. Kapag cracker naman, nang-hack yan for profit. Yun lang. Kapag hacker, profit, hacker, for fun and entertainment, and hacktivist naman, social or political ends. (46) The process of making an exact copy of the original drive into a new digital storage device. Exact copy, parang sinasabi na forensic imaging. Anong warrant, pre? Warrant to? Anong warrant yan? Examine computer data. Okay? Exact copy. Kadalasan talaga ito, hindi ito, ito disclose yan, disclose. 72 hours. Si talaga, mga warrantless arrest. Yan. (47) Low. Yun na. Lubat na. Low. 47. It is an act to control toxic substances. Hello. Wala na yun. Ha? Battery na lang. Okay. So, 47, it is an act to control toxic substances in hazardous and nuclear wastes, providing penalties for violation thereof and for other purposes. Anong batas yan? That is Republic Act 6969. Okay? Mga toxic and mga hazardous and nuclear wastes. Pinagbabawal yan gamitin. RA 6969 yan, pre. 48. Ayun. Kailangan pa talaga sa double click para gumana. Celebrate the waste generated from planting or harvesting of crops, swimming or pruning of plants, and wastes or running off from farms or fields. Siyempre, that is agricultural waste. No? The word agriculture. Mga farms natin, mga field natin. Lahat ng basura doon ang tawag agricultural waste. Kapag municipal waste, ito yung basura na kung saan produce within a specific locality. Yan yung mga municipal waste. Produce within a specific locality. Yan yung mga natin, municipal waste. Okay, number 50, shall refer to a solid waste management practice of separating different materials found in solid waste in order to promote recycling and reuse of resources and to reduce the volume of waste for collection and disposal. Ibig sabihin, sineseparate natin. Okay? Nagkakaroon tayo ng segregation. Yung hazard, para sa hazard, yung non-biodegradable, para sa non-bio, yung bio din, para sa bio. Ibig sabihin, there is segregation na nangyayari. 51, it acts as our digital fingerprints. Digital fingerprints daw, since they are unique to the original data they reference. That is hash value. Kung may fingerprint ang tao, ang data din may fingerprint. Ang tawag doon, hash value. Each data has its own hash value. Tatandaan nyo na, 51, correct answer is delta. Hash value. Next, refers to collection of tools, policies, risk management, approaches, actions, training, best practices, assurance, and technologies that can be used to protect the cyber environment, okay, and organization users' assets. That is basic cyber security. We are aiming to protect, okay? Kapag cyber intelligence, tracking, analyzing cyber threats yun. Okay? Dito, to protect, that is all about cyber security. Individuals whose intent is bringing havoc. Pag sinabing havoc, nagdadala na ng gulo sa internet. This category includes vandalism, destructive programs, and generally mischief for no economic gain. They are considered as the cyberpunks. Kapag script kiddie, sila yung mga less experienced. Sila yung mga less experienced hackers. Not capable of making their own programs. Okay? Script kidding. Si hacker ano yan? For fun. Entertainment. Si hacker naman for profit. Brings havoc. Nagdadala ng gulo. Okay? They are the cyberpunks. Tandaan yan, cyberpunks. Type of cyber criminal yan. 76. Use of gear method that destroy coral reefs. Pinupukpok natin yung corals. Seagrass beds and other fishery marine life habitat. Ang tawag dyan, moro-ami. Yan yung pinupukpok natin yung mga corals. No? Sinisira natin yung mga tirahan ng mga isda. Moro-ami and moro-ami. 84. Ano bang nangyayari sa Pilipinas? Okay, immediate physical and social setting in which people live. People live or in which something happens or develop. Okay, anong tawag dyan? That is the social environment. Okay, social setting na kung saan ang tao doon nakatira. That is social environment. Kapag built environment, human-made yan, human-made. Okay, environment. Next, shall refer to solid waste or combination of solid waste which, because of its quantity, concentration, or physical, chemical, or infectious, ito yung keyword talaga, infectious characteristics. That is hazardous waste. Okay? Kapag generation ano yan? That is the process of producing solid waste. Kapag leachate naman, that is the liquid produced. That is the liquid produced. Okay? Na kung saan yung basura, nagde-decompose, may liquid yan. Kapag controlled dump naman, area yan na kung saan controlled yung pagtatapon ng basura. Yan yung kasalungat ng open dump. Okay? Yan yun. Infectious characteristics, that is Hazardous waste. We're gonna go to number 87. Shall refer to household hazardous such as paints, okay, thinners, household batteries, lead acid batteries, and spray canisters. Ano ang tawag dyan ng mga waste na yan? Mga batteries, mga pintura, mga thinner, they are called as special waste. Special waste ang tawag niya. Okay? Ang generic term sa lahat ng basura, pre, solid waste. Okay? Pero yan, special waste, yan. Oh, kaya sabi ko lang kanina, 88. Liquid produced. Ano yan? Kakasabi ko lang eh. Shall refer the liquid produced when waste undergo decomposition and when water percolate through solid waste undergoing decomposition. That is C. Okay? That is the liquid produced. Next, 89. Shall refer to a disposal area. Diyan tinatapon yung basura wherein the solid waste are, ito yung tatandaan, indiscriminately thrown or disposed. Ibig sabihin, hindi maayos yung pagtapon or pag-dispose ng basura. Without due planning, okay? Without due planning and consideration for environmental and health standards. Anong area na yan? Okay, that is what we call as open dump. Okay, open dump yan. Kasi nga, indiscriminately thrown, okay, walang paplano. Okay, nagtatapon ka lang ng basta-basta sa lugar na yan. Open dump yan. Okay, we gotta go to number 92. Tapos na tayo kanina, di ba? Na-reset na natin to. Okay, it means species or subspecies which is naturally occurring and found only within specific areas of the country. Ano yan? Di ba sabi ko sa inyo kanina yung tarsier? Okay, that is endemic species. #95. This refers to the kind of emotional violence that can be enacted online, such as bullying or harassment. Kind of emotional violence, that is cyber violence. Okay? Papasok yan si bullying or harassment. Yan o, emotional violence. Cyber violence yan. 97. Okay? Kung saan pa malapit na, dyan pa naghahang. Refers to the instruction, communication with storing data, retrieving data from, or otherwise making use of any resources of a computer system or communication network. Ito yung pagpasok, paggamit ng ating mga communication system. That is what we call as access yan. Okay, access yan. Kapag alteration, it's either there is deletion or addition. Kapag data interference naman, ang sinisira natin, data. Okay? Data yung dinidelete natin, ina-alter. Kapag naman system interference, ang ina-alter natin is the functioning of the computer system. Okay? Yan yung ating system interference. Okay, we're gonna go to number 99. Means the ecological community. Okay? Considered together with non-living factors and its environment as a unit. As a whole. Ecological community, that is what we call as our ecosystem. Okay? So lahat, nandito. Ecological community, as a whole, as a unit. Ecosystem. Kapag solar system ang answer mo, hindi ko na talaga alam. Ha? Solar system ang answer, pre? Okay. Via text messaging. Phishing via text messaging. Sinabi ko yan kanina. That is missing. Okay. Ayun, natapos na rin tayo, pre. Okay, salamat sa inyo online ha. At least nanatili kayo hanggang 7. Sa totoo lang pre, hindi ako sanay sa ganito. Kapag nagle-lecture ako, sulat talaga. Never ko nagamit ito sa buong buhay ko eh. Wala akong mga ganitong mga gadget. Okay? Pero salamat pa rin pre ha, kasi sinubaybayan niyo kami. Kahit umabot na ng tinatawag natin na